Hello everyone. So welcome to my channel Mannamicus. I am Amoggh Deesai and I present to you this pick a card reading using tarot cards and oracle cards and different divination tools. Now today's topic is about what ancestral blessings are coming your way. Okay, so I was divinely guided to do this topic to guide. So maybe many of you who are watching this video are going to receive some or the other ancestral blessings. Okay, so this could be a guidance towards that. Okay, so you can see how this blessings can come to your way, and you can make best of it. Okay, so I present you three options. That is, the option number one is this black tourmaline bracelet. Then the second option is this lapis lazuli bracelet. And the third option is the citrine bracelet. Okay, so you can select whichever you are drawn to, or you can make chits of number 1, 2 and 3 and randomly select any one. Okay, so you can pray that dear God, Goddess, Archangels, please bless me and guide me to know what are the ancestral blessings coming my way. Okay, so and then pick out one chit. Okay, so whatever number comes, so you select that group. Okay, or if you are intuitively guided to pick up any one of these numbers, colors or these bracelets, then you can go for that. Okay, so I look forward to you in the respective groups. Hello group 1. So welcome to today's reading. Okay, so you have chosen this black tourmaline bracelet, so which means that somewhere possibly that many of you are facing some toxic energies or negative energies coming from different relationships. It could be your professional relationships for some of you. It could be, I feel that for some of you, the relatives have been a little toxic or lately bringing a lot of negative energies in your life. So somewhere the ancestors of your family are assuring you that you need not worry, you are being protected, and so there is a protection plus healing that is coming your way. And also that maybe you can work on grounding. Okay, so grounding yourself, because what is grounding? So grounding is basically connecting to Mother Earth and releasing all your negative energies to Mother Earth, who will happily transform them. And the benefit is that because day in day out we may end up picking a lot of negative energies, and grounding helps us to let go all these things and not get accumulated in our system. Okay, so that is one message which I could get for you. And also for some of you, maybe spiritual awareness is increasing, so you have been blessed with some spiritual guidance or spiritual growth. It's just that maybe you need to tap into it. Okay, so it is coming your way, it is available for you, but something what you need to do is you need to take it or accept it. Okay, so let's see what your cards are saying. Okay, so before I open the cards, what I'm intuitively getting is, yes, for some of you there is a spiritual growth. Maybe some of you are wondering whether you should learn something new in the field of spirituality, healing or mindfulness, or it could be some new type of meditations, new kind of spiritual techniques, or overall self growth. Okay, so maybe some of you are looking at certain options and were confused whether you should do it or not. Okay, so if that is the case, like that is a question in your mind whether you should do it or not, then you can go ahead and look into it. You can evaluate, so you can clarify your doubts. If you have any concerns, if you have any queries, you can get them addressed. You can talk to the concerned people who are conducting this process. You can ask them your queries. You can take help from others to know more about them. Okay, so but clear your doubts, clarify, get clarity, and go ahead with it. Okay, so that is definitely coming your way. Okay, so it is available for you. Yes, so now this card indicates that yes, there are divine energies which are blessing you. Ancestral blessings are coming your way, It's just that you have to accept it. Okay? So like the way this person is presenting or putting his hand forward and kind of accepting it. So all the divine blessings, all the ancestral blessings that are coming their way are he's kind of putting his hand forward to hold the hands of ancestors and take the blessings. Okay, so that is what something you need to do. Okay, you need to be in acceptance. You need to accept the blessings that are coming your way. Okay, and not worry much. Okay, so like be what you can say, don't take much of tensions and worries, like whether it is right or wrong. Don't judge excessively. Okay, so somewhere you need to take the actions. Okay, like otherwise you'll just sit thinking over it and really not move forward. Okay, so somewhere you need to bring in that playfulness and uh, be worry free. Okay, so like be in surrender, have faith in the divine, and take the step forward. Okay, so you can see that there is a help, there is some loyal help of the divine energies. Maybe if some of you had a pet who is no more, so then maybe their energies are also, that soul is also kind of supporting you in this. Okay? So have faith that you are not alone. There is someone who is there to help you out. Yes, so as I said, like in the beginning when I was holding this bracelet in my hand and I was doing the interview reading, so I have mentioned that possibly many of you are facing toxic energies coming towards you from different people, especially relatives as I'm getting, and for some of you maybe even the office environment or the workplace. So you can see that this person has the power to defend himself against all these odds. Okay, so that means this is the blessing that is coming your way, that the ancestors have empowered you or are empowering you. They are giving you that strength and power so that you can definitely overcome all these challenges. And see, all of these things will happen only with the will of gods and goddesses. Okay, so nothing happens without their will. And if they have permitted and it is coming to you via your ancestors, some of your ancestors, like it could be your grandfather, it could be your grandmother, or your departed parents, or anyone whom you had been connected to since childhood or in your entire lifetime, is there somewhere around you to guide you. Okay, so maybe they are your spirit guides, they are kind of your guardian angels, or you can say guarding spirits, like who are there to guard you as well as to guide you. And basically they empower you. So you need to claim this power, you need to accept this power. Now how do you do that? Okay, so the question is, yes, of course, it is easy to say that you do this, you do that, but how do you do that? Okay, so for that, one simple thing that you can do is just intend or just affirm that yes, whatever power and strength is coming to me with the will of gods and goddesses through my ancestors, I am willing to accept. So just by saying this much, or you can say in simple words that I'm willing to accept this power with the blessings of gods and goddesses, you can easily claim it. See, you need to understand one thing: everyone is gifted with some intuitive power. Your intuition is something which is really gonna guide you and help you to know how to accept these powers. Okay, so it may take some time, it may take 1 or 2 days extra, a month extra, but one day you will definitely figure out. And always remember that there are people who help you out. Okay, so like you can say that there is a help available who's extending their hand to you to help you out or to guide you, or they are showing the way. Okay, so it could also mean that way, that they are showing you the way, you just need to take that help. Yes, for some of you, I feel that the blessings are coming through maybe the siblings, if some siblings are departed. For some of you, unfortunately, like maybe at young age, maybe some brother, maybe some sister, or even cousins, then maybe they are guiding you, or especially the children of your family. For some others, like the children of their family are the ones because of which the ancestors are kind of blessing the entire family. So there's the blessing which is coming to the entire family. And what I feel is the blessing is of multiple aspects, like the blessing of abundance and wealth, blessings of knowledge, and blessings of spiritual growth and protection. Okay, so these kind of blessings, all like fourfold blessings you can see, like wealth and abundance, knowledge, then spiritual growth and protection. Okay, so fourfold blessings are kind of coming to you through your ancestors. So which is a very nice thing, I feel, because all these four aspects are very much important. Like we need to be protected and shielded. Spiritual growth helps in all aspects of life, and abundance is something which everyone likes. And it's good to have knowledge, because knowledge is a light which can help you to pass through any kind of darkness. So any kind of good knowledge is definitely beneficial. Okay, so now let's look at some other cards like which I've already pulled out. Yes. Okay, so some of you are getting the blessing of strength, power. Okay, so that is now this power could be in terms of intuitive power. It could be spiritual growth. So spiritual protection, like protection of gods and goddesses. Especially what I feel is goddess Durga. As you can see, lion over here and here also. So that is what I'm getting. That some of you who feel connected or who worship goddesses, yes, so goddess power protection is also coming to you in addition to your ancestral blessings. And I feel that ancestors are blessing you with wisdom, their guidance, and even strength. Okay, so strength to overcome your challenges, strength to, you can say, face all these demons that bother you, of the negativity, the toxicity that come your way. Okay, so that is one of the blessings that are coming to you. And of course, now that is something which is this is kind of a blessing. So you can see that the soil which has been dried up. So maybe this toxicity or this negativity which was affecting you was possible for some of you, was there for a very long time. Kind of when there is a famine, when there is no waterfall or rainfall that is happening for a long time, so soil kind of dries up. So maybe it was depleting a lot of your energies, drying things up for you. Okay, so now because these blessings are coming, so you will start noticing that the continuous flow of these blessings coming through ancestors will gradually dampen the soil of your life, and will, once the soil is damp, so it will help the new crops to grow, new crops of abundance. So crops also indicate abundance, prosperity, okay, and good well-being, overall well-being across all the aspects of life. Okay, so your worries and all your dryness in the life is about to decrease, because there is a divine flow, divine energies are flowing into your life. Then the blessings coming to your way is a blessing from your ancestors. So now this is truly, so for some of you, I feel that it is some grandparent which is blessing you, especially a grandfather or a great grandfather. Some families, they have like 4 generations in one home. So maybe the child in your childhood, maybe you have seen your great grandparents. So maybe one of them, or a grandparent, especially a grandfather, is kind of blessing you. Yeah, and they are also bringing you a lot of healing. Okay, so maybe some of you need some kind of healing in some area of your life. Maybe you have been wounded emotionally, maybe you have gone through some trauma in recent times, and which is why maybe this healing that you are looking for, you are desperately looking for, and but unable to ask for it or unable to find it in external world, is coming to you via ancestors. So I feel that some of you must be experiencing some kind of signs, significance, or presence of one of your ancestral person, like grandfather, or maybe even grandmothers. Not restricted to grandfather, but primarily it could be grandfather for most of you, but some of you it could be a grandmother also. Okay, so what you need to surrender to receive? Yes, so now surrender to your soul's path. Okay, so one way you can claim these benefits or claim these blessings that are coming your way is by surrendering to your soul's path. So your soul knows somewhere deep inside you know what you need to do to claim all these benefits. Okay, or whatever problems that are there in your life, so you know what is the way out of this, and your intuition, your soul has been guiding you. It's just that at conscious level we are doubtful whether this is going to help or not. Maybe because of past failures. Yes, maybe in past some of you have tried and it did not work out as you wanted, and that is possibly blocking you from taking this action. Okay, so not giving you that enough confidence. See, understand now here, we can overcome this, or we can say setbacks, past setbacks, the effects of past failures, either taking conscious action, like fine, I will still keep trying. So that is one thing which you can do at conscious level. Apart from that, you can work on healing yourself. Okay, so that is one thing you can definitely do. So energy healing is definitely one option. Any kind of modalities, if you know, or mindfulness techniques or mind techniques, any that technique that can help you to work on either mind level, heart level, or soul level, or all the levels also. Okay, so also I feel that some of you for some of you, the ancestors have been guiding you, or maybe there are some ancestral patterns that you need to work upon. Okay, so now these ancestral patterns can be worked upon with different healing. So one such healing is ancestral patterns healing, which I offer as a service. I'll post the link in the description. You can definitely check, and if you're intuitively guided, you can connect to me. Now we'll see some other tools also. I'll just randomly pick up these papers. Be an optimist. Okay, so yes, I can understand that maybe because of a lot of toxicity and a lot of dryness that we have been facing, so it must be difficult to kind of be an optimist, like think positively, but yet you need to understand that is the only way best possible, you can say, to move ahead. Okay, so think positively, be an optimistic person. Knowledge sharing. So your experiences give you a lot of knowledge and understanding in life. So you understand that this knowledge you can share it with others once or anytime, anytime you're intuitively guided. So you may find a lot of other people who are going through similar challenges. So when you talk to them, when you share your experiences with them, and in return they also share something with you, together there can be a knowledge sharing and learning. So talk about your things, you can find the right people. You don't have to you can say blast yourself out on social media or publicly, but find the right people, take efforts to find the right people, try, at least make an attempt, take enough rest. Okay, so what I feel is that some of you need to take mental rest over here. Like you might be taking physically rest, or even if not, then that is required. But in addition to that, most important is you need to take that emotional and mental rest, and not think about too many things. Somewhere you just need to stop thinking. You need to cut it out, cut that thoughts out, just divert your mind anywhere else. But that emotional and mental rest is something which is very much required, because it creates a lot of stress, and that can block all the good things in your life. Ascended masters. So some ascended masters are definitely helping you. So ascended masters could be gurus or masters who have been ascended to a higher level. Joy of giving. So knowledge sharing and joy of giving. So you can say that whatever you learn, or maybe you need to work on your giving aspect also. Giving could be donating, one thing. Another way of giving is by doing something for someone. It could be just your partner, it could be your family members, just being there, so giving your time and attention to them. Okay, so basically it is something which we give. Writing books could be also meaning the expression, or maybe for some of you it could be content writing, it could be putting up blogs or expressing yourself through blogs and social media, but in a good way. Power of lion. See, now this is another confirmation that power of lion. So for some of you, it could also mean that animal spirits, like some of you, if you believe in animal spirits, the power of animal spirits. So animal spirit of lion is there to bless you over here. So in addition to goddess Durga, okay, so power of lion, the animal spirit of lion is also helping you. So it is primarily towards protecting you and giving you the wisdom. So lion also represents, that is the goddess Durga's lion also represents wisdom. Okay, so gaining inner wisdom. Abundance mindset. So you need to work towards installing abundance mindset. Okay, so like if you're facing financial issues, then abundance mindset is required. It could also mean that your ancestors are guiding you towards this and they are supporting you, but practically we also need to take some efforts. Photography, writing books, so these are all like creative expressions. Okay, so knowledge sharing, so you can also look at these aspects, like you share your learnings from your experiences. Your ancestors are probably guiding you towards some knowledge which you can share with creative mediums. Read books, papers, that means research. Okay, so yes, so again, knowledge. I feel that some of you are looking forward to teaching as a profession or some kind of teaching, sharing knowledge. So this is a lot of confirmation for you towards that. But for that, yes, you need to do a lot of research also, like just not, or like research could also be towards how you present your knowledge in the right way. And bridge the gap. So bridge the gap is to basically reach out to take help wherever required, and whatever differences may be there between you and any other person, so you can work towards resolving them. And wherever you need clarity, so you can do a little more research and seek guidance to get that required clarity. Okay, so that's all about today's reading. I like this reading very much, so I hope that you also liked it as much as I liked. And if you really like this and you resonate with this, so do let me know in the comment section, and share this video and subscribe to my channel if you're intuitively guided. Okay, bye bye. Hello group 2. So I hope you're doing really very well and rocking as always. And coming to your reading today, so you have selected this bracelet of lapis lazuli, which I feel is an indication that you are being blessed by your ancestors with some kind of emotional maturity. You can say emotional immunity. So now when I say emotional immunity, that means you are gaining the ability, inner wisdom and strength to handle your emotions, to handle the challenges coming your way in a better manner. Okay, so like the same situations or the tough situations in earlier years or days would be a little overwhelming or very much tiring to you, inability to take decisions and all. But now with the new wisdom and strength that is coming your way, so you will be less affected by similar situations or even the worst situations. If at all any challenges come, you will be having better knowledge and better wisdom to handle them and come out of them very easily. And I mean, even if the challenging situation, the toughness increases, yet the way or the ease of coming out of it will be higher. That means you will be able to come out of them easily. So it also means that for some of you, I also feel that ancestors are bringing forward some truth for you, like some truth which was being hidden from you till now. Either some of you have been recently revealed with that, or in coming days or weeks, maybe some of you will know some truth which your ancestors, the departed souls, wanted you to know, but yet by some people, because of some reason, circumstances, you are not yet knowing them. Okay, so some of you may know certain truths in coming days or weeks or maybe a few months, I feel, but for sure this is going to happen. Okay, so let's see your cards. Okay, so I've already pulled out some of your oracle cards. Let's see the tarot cards. Now before I open these cards, what I'm getting is that yes, for some of you, intuition is getting developed. So developing of your intuition, some of you, the blessing could also be some kind of guidance, that is letting go some of the patterns that you have picked up from your ancestors. So like your ancestors are telling you, like these are the things which you have possibly picked up from us, so you need to work on letting go these things which are not in your highest good. Yes, so this could be your negative patterns also. It could also be boosting your positive ancestral patterns. Like sometimes we borrow or we take some good skills, like it could be performing arts, singing, drawing. These skills we take from our ancestors. Like sometimes we hear that grandfather used to do, or grandparent was expert at this, so you also have that expertise. So somewhere you have carried that from them. Okay, so it could also be around boost in that. Okay, so growth on that aspect, getting better at it. Okay, so I do this healing session called as Ancestral Patterns Healing, wherein we remove the negative patterns that you must have picked up from your ancestors and give a boost to the positive patterns. I'll give the link in the description column. Okay, so yes, the Magician card. Okay, so now this definitely indicates that there is a strong presence of your ancestral energies for some of you, and they are blessing you with a lot of skills. Like they are enhancing and boosting the skills. By you can say you can create a magical effect or influence with your work. So not necessarily it could be arts, but it could also be the intellect that you could be carrying. Like some intellectual skills, like some people carry intellectual skills of managing their accounts, or it could be technological knowledge or technical skills from their ancestors. Yeah, or it could also be art of entrepreneurship for some, like running a business successfully. Okay, so some of you are majorly carrying this pattern, and I feel that it is a positive pattern for many of you. It's just that you need to give it a boost. You need to identify that yes, these things you have. How you identify, basically, you just think like what's common between you and your immediate ancestor, like your father and mother or your grandparents. Like if you know whatever you know about them, especially the grandparents, so see what is that one quality or one of those two qualities which you have similar to your grandparents, and see how you can grow on them. I'm emphasizing on the positive aspects here. Then yes, Four of Swords. Okay, so here I feel that for some of you, your grandparents have been into spirituality, which they are passing on to you. So maybe you have the situations which are not much into spirituality, like maybe your family members in your home, maybe not that much of spiritual practices happen, but yet you have that inclination, like somewhere you feel inclined to doing different spiritual practices like meditation, prayers, rituals, or healings, or it could be meditations, and just that you are possibly not having enough awareness or knowledge, because maybe in your family these were things which were done lesser. Okay, so that could be one possibility for some of you. For others, it could also be that yes, you have been into spirituality majorly inspired because of your grandparents, or somewhere I also feel that some of you are having block around spirituality which is coming from your ancestors. Okay, so basically you need to work on this block, because you are meant to be on the spiritual path. Maybe you are the chosen one by the divine energies, and you just need to overcome that block. So maybe you have seen your ancestors doing it excessively, and you are like, why do we do so much? Okay, so it's just that you need to follow your heart. You need to follow your intuition and do as much as it guides you. Interestingly, I also feel that some of you are experiencing angelic presence also. Like you must be noticing some repeating numbers, or maybe you notice a lot of feathers around you or butterflies around you these days. Okay, so these are the kind of indications that angels are also there around you. So maybe some angels are reaching out to you to guide you towards your life path. So I feel that the ancestor that here who is blessing you is some motherly or grandmotherly figure who possibly had some authority in their lifetime, possibly, or maybe someone who had authority, like maybe your grandfather or was an authoritarian figure. Their wife is like, the grandmother associated to that grandfather is someone who is blessing you. So that is, and they are blessing you with power, is what I feel. They are blessing you with wisdom. They are blessing you with the maturity to handle your power. Okay, so like you can see that there are the dangers around you, like you have this authority position, and there are things like these are the distractions or deviations, or you can say temptations which are there, but yet you hold your ground firmly against all this, like they are not going to affect you. So that kind of power or wisdom is coming your way. And of course, like over here also, like it can connect with this, like the inner wisdom, the inner growth. Now sometimes what happens is these blessings are coming our way, we need to claim them. Okay, so we need to accept them. Okay, so the simplest way you can do is just affirm that I'm willing to receive all these blessings, and just follow your intuition. Okay, like how to follow your intuition? Yes, you need to learn that. You need to see intuition. When you get intuitions, many a times, like you will feel that you're breathing through your left nostril. So if you can just check that way, like if you feel that yes, you want to cross check whether this is my intuition or just my thoughts. So at that moment, if you are breathing through your left nostrils, that is one of the indications that you are receiving an intuitive guidance. And somewhere you need to take a chance also, like you need to follow to understand how your intuition comes. What happens maximum is either it will go right or it will go wrong, but yet you will know. So maybe you start with simplest thing, so even if it goes wrong, there's not much of damage, you just learn something. Okay, so that way you can do. Loving man. Okay, so yes, for some of you, along with grandmother, so there is a grandfather who was closely associated, or maybe for some of you, if your father who was very caring and loving to you and has departed, so or maybe like you had a very close relationship with this person, a masculine figure. It could be an uncle, like a mama, or a paternal uncle, or like chacha, and it could also be some, I feel, also a father for some of you, or an elder brother kind of person, like maybe who has passed over but was very close to you. So it could also be that this person is guiding you. Some of you are possibly being blessed with the family. So if someone is trying to have children lately and finding it difficult, then this is an indication that yes, the good news is coming to your way. Keep your actions going on, okay, so in the right way. Also that for some of you, maybe the ancestors have chosen to come to your family once again. Like if you are expecting new child, or maybe someone in the family is newly married and may have child in future, it is possible that for some of you, the ancestors, some of your ancestor may come to your family through that route. These are general readings, so if it resonates, it's fine, otherwise you can let it go. Now the blessings coming your way is blessing of the air. Yes, so blessing of the air also means that it brings in motion, like it could also be a guided motion, like there is a lot of action that is happening. Like if there was some stuckness, then that movement will happen in your life, so things will start moving for you with the blessings of ancestors. And I also feel that for some of you, the blessings of Shiva Shakti, Lord Shiva and Goddess Shakti, are also coming additionally, like because when there is a union of Shiva Shakti, then there are different possibilities that can manifest. So manifestations can happen when there is a yoga of Shiva Shakti. Yoga as in a union of Shiva Shakti energies. That is also what I'm getting from this part. What you need to surrender is surrender to your intuition. So for some of you, your intuition is guiding you. You may be having this aha moments, like bulb on moments. Yes, like one fine moment you feel that yes, I got this idea in my mind, and that bulb went on in my mind. This aha moment, like of realizations, that you realize certain things which are for your benefits. Follow your intuition. Your intuition is actually guiding you to utilize your strengths, to work on which strength you have to grow. Follow the spiritual path to grow your intuition. So to intuition development. Now if you feel that you're not able to understand your intuitions properly, then you can work on developing your intuitions. I conduct a workshop called as Angelic Symbols Mystic Workshop, in which I'll be coming up with a pre-recorded version of this course very soon. And in that, I cover a topic called as intuition development, like how you develop your intuitions with the help of angelic energies. Okay, so and how you can connect to your intuition, like how you can do divination or intuitive reading and understand your intuition very well. Okay, so it is a very helpful techniques. The people who have learned are truly getting benefit, and the intuition, the intuitive inputs that you get better and better with regular practice. Okay, so and it is really helpful to have intuition develop. Okay, so again I'll give you the link in the description. You can check it out. Okay, and if you are intuitively guided, you can definitely connect with me. Okay, let's see some other tools or the papers as usual. Okay, so transformation, yes. So transformation is coming your way. So for some of you, as I said, that there will be a lot of action or movement that will happen as a blessing. So this blessing will bring in the transformation to you in your life. So maybe some much awaited transformation for you. Inner discovery. So search within. Okay, so surrender to your intuition. So there are a lot of learnings coming your way to your developed intuition. Now, interestingly, what happens, many a times our ancestors, our parents or grandparents also have their intuition which is strong, which invariably that ability passes on to your generation, to the next generation also. So that could also be one of the blessings, that for some of you, that developed intuition is coming from your ancestors also. So the ancestral blessings. Seek the healing light. So maybe yes, that could also mean that you can learn some healing modalities if you are getting this in your intuition, especially the angels showing their presence. Then definitely angelic healing is something which you can definitely look at. So I'll definitely post the link in the description. Goddess energies. So yes, now along with this, then maybe even goddess energies are also there. So as I said, like I could see that Shiva Shakti energies and then feminine figure over here. So that would also mean that even the goddesses are blessing you. So if you are regularly worshipping goddesses, then they are also sending their blessings to you along with your ancestors. So maybe you and some of your ancestors were staunch believer of goddess energy. So that could also be possible. Goddess 𝒂𝐿𝐴. So goddess 𝒂𝐿𝐴 is a incarnation of goddess Shakti, which is in the form of Lakshmi. So Lakshmi incarnation of goddess Shakti. Okay, so which is a very good indication of abundance. Like if your finances or money issues were there, then you will possibly see movement happening in that. Okay, so goddess energies, goddess 𝒂𝐿𝐴, so goddess Lakshmi and goddess Shakti both are blessing you somewhere to have this transformation in your life. Okay, but I strongly recommend that you tap into your intuition and wherever required, take the healing light. Grounding. So grounding is again a part of healing light. So where you ground yourself, you can walk barefoot on ground or have your feet touched to the soil or the ground as much as possible, so that you ground your excessive and negative energies, because that can also help you to listen to your intuition in a better way. Travel. So travel here, it could also mean that either there is a travel coming your way, like some of you might be looking out to relocate from your location, so that could also be a possibility as a blessing. Or in other sense, travel also means transformation, like a movement. As I said, movement happening in your life. Okay, so a lot of things were possibly stuck, so gradually you will start moving out of that situation to a better destination. Writing books could also means expressing yourself, like if you're into write if you like, it could also mean that some of you wanted to write books for a long time, and like this has been a wish, so maybe you can start working on it, so ancestors are possibly blessing you. Or it could also mean, in present day situation, it could also mean content writing. Okay, so writing different types of content, writing scripts, making YouTube videos. So that is also like, you have to first write down something for that, or either type out something like what you're going to say, what you're going to present. Okay, so that way also reaching out to different people, because books are something reaching out to masses. So even that could be a blessing which is coming to you, like a mass connect. Okay, so make use of this blessing if you have anything like that in mind. Okay, so follow your intuition for that. Okay, so that's all about the reading for today. So I hope you have really liked this reading the way I liked it. If you truly resonated with it, then please let me know in your comments, in the comment section. And if you're intuitively guided, then do share this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Hello Group 3. So welcome to today's reading. So I hope you are doing really well. And coming to the reading for today, so you have selected this citrine bracelet, which means that for some of you, now the blessings coming to you, okay, via your ancestors could be some kind of abundance, prosperity for some of you, like it could be a financial flow. It could also be a financial windfall, like maybe some kind of inheritance, or it could be something which can give you a financial windfall, so beyond inheritance also. So it could be some skill, or it could be some asset which is being sent to you, which can bring in that you can say financial blessing or windfall towards you. Okay, so and also for some of you, it could also be at emotional level, that is boost in confidence. So like some of you are being blessed with confidence through your ancestors, like maybe since childhood you have seen them being confidently facing their life, being carrying themselves so well, and that has given you a lot of inspiration. They motivate you and give you that kind of confidence that you need. Okay, so in overcoming your challenges or the things that you face in your life. Yes, so that could also be the meaning of this. Okay, now coming to your cards, I've already taken your oracle cards. Now I'll just pull out some tarot cards. Let's see what other blessings are coming your way. Okay, so before I open the cards, intuitively I can see this word of wealth. So definitely some wealth is definitely coming your way in terms of blessings. That is, it means that when you say wealth, so wealth could also be, yes, financial wealth, that is one thing, but wealth of good health, wealth of knowledge, wealth of spiritual growth, wealth of learnings. Okay, so there could be different types of wealth that are coming to you through your ancestors. Okay, so I could clearly see this word wealth. Okay, so some wealth is definitely coming to you. So yes, now interestingly, group 2 also had this card. So but here what I feel the meaning over here is that it could also be the wealth of spiritual growth, spiritual knowledge, and like if you're already into spirituality, like into healing, which I feel some of you might be already into some kind of healing or energy work, then there are some downloads that could be coming to you via your ancestors. Now why? Because some of your ancestor could be your spirit guides also, like your spiritual guides, and they are guiding you towards the path of enlightenment, or reaching out to higher levels, like upgrading yourself to the higher levels. Okay, so that way also, like, so that could be the way that they are trying to bless you. So maybe like some of you might be feeling the presence of your ancestors in some way or the other already. If not, maybe soon you will feel that. Okay, so because once you're in acceptance, once you're in that mode of receiving, you'll automatically notice that they are trying to reach out to you. For some of you, I also feel like, similar to group 2, I also feel that angels have been reaching out to you. Like maybe you are able to see a lot of repeating numbers. Then it could be feathers, it could be wings, angelic wings, or you can say butterflies that are being observed repeatedly. So these are all indication that angels are reaching out to you. Yes, so seek their guidance. Okay, so like try to understand what they are trying to tell you. So like if you see some repeated numbers, then simply go on Google and check angel numbers, that whatever number you are seeing, and you might get a lot of insights from that. Okay, so now the next blessing that is coming your way is this 10 of Wands. I feel that yes, for some of you it could be an ancestral property or ancestral blessing coming in terms of inheritance coming your way. Apart from that, for some of you it could also be some assets, like not maybe the property, but some assets coming your way, which could be very instrumental in your growth, in your development, like for your abundance or your wealth. Like it could be some machinery, it could be some tools, it could be some asset, something which you can use, which can be really very useful to you. Like it could be one like we see in films sometimes, or in real life also, like the factories get divided and allotted. So maybe a factory, if some of you are in that case, like, like where you have a possibility of receiving some asset of a business, like the business gets divided from your father, and you get something which can be really instrumental in turning things around for you. Like you may feel initially like, oh, how will this help me much? But trust that it will somewhere in future bring about that huge transformation in your life, especially in terms of your finances. Maybe it will lead to something else, and that will in turn bring in a lot of transformation in your life. But yes, abundance will definitely come to you through ancestors. Yes, so again, as I said, like abundance of group 3, you are going to get a lot of abundance and wealth through your ancestors. Now again, abundance and wealth could be of many things, like abundance of abundance of wealth, abundance of money, abundance of assets. You can see that there is literally an overflow of abundance over here, and you get the fruits of, I am getting this word karma. Okay, like here it could be good karma. Yes, so for some of you, the ancestral good karmas may be your own good karmas, because of which you are now in this particular ancestral lineage, where you're going to be blessed, or maybe you're already blessed with ancestral abundance, like ancestral blessings coming in the form of abundance, okay, abundance or wealth. Okay, so as I was actually getting the word wealth in my intuition, I don't know, I'm still getting that some of you are miraculously going to get some windfall. So be open, like you need to be open to receive, open your heart to receive it. Yes, it is possible. All these things are possible. It may look difficult in practical sense, but miracles do happen. Miracles happen like this, like out of nowhere, somewhere unexpectedly, sudden things happen in your favor. Okay, going forward to your oracle card, so vast universe. So I feel that yes, divine, it is as per the will of gods and goddesses that you are in this situation where you are about to. So maybe what I feel is, if you see the story, At physical and mental and emotional level, you have done your work. You have done all that necessary work that you were asked to do by the divine. You have taken those actions at physical level, you have taken those actions at mental and emotional levels also. And now, because of the combined efforts, the combination of these efforts, you are about to get blessed. Yeah, I feel that this lady is also a figure similar to goddess Fortuna. Goddess Fortuna, if you see her images, then she is kind of blindfolded, and the way she is looking is the other way. She's not looking at whom she is serving this abundance. Okay? So she doesn't discriminate. Whoever is to receive will receive whatever abundance is being, and good fortune is being showered to you. It's like if you know goddess Fortuna, or you can just go and Google the images of goddess Fortuna, you will see that they are kind of similar. That where she's flowing the abundance in the form of gold coins. Yeah, and that is how it's like an overflow. So you are kind of receiving, and there is no discrimination when she is showering you. And of course, that will happen only with the will of gods and goddesses, because you have done this hard work, and it's time to get rewarded. And the entire universe is with you. So travel could also mean actual travel. Like you may make some travel plans, you may get the opportunity to do that long awaited travel plan. Also, it could mean movement. And travel could also mean transformation, change happening. Like you move from your current situation to a better situation. You move from your current state to a better state. Okay, that means there are changes also on your way. That is also an indication, abundance or transformation coming in terms of abundance and prosperity. Like you can take this and this together, and again the travel. So movement from current financial situation to much better financial situation. So important thing is that you stay grounded in all this. So that's where this grounded meditation. So you need to balance yourself when you receive. Now the blessings. Okay, so for your group there are 2 cards which have come. Normally for other 2 groups I had picked up, or for each group I wanted to pick up only 1 card, but for you there are 2 cards which have come up. That means more blessings. Okay, so a blessing of friendship. So maybe some of you are looking forward to make new friends. Then definitely some new friends, companions. If some of you are trying to get married, a new companion is coming your way. If you believe in unicorn energies, then I feel that unicorn energies are also kind of supporting you, kind of there in your favor. And I feel that some of you are very close to your grandmother. So your grandmother is really blessing you, reaching out to you, and right now what I'm getting is that somewhere she is telling you that she's there with you. Whenever you need her help, whenever you miss her, she is there around you. So maybe you have already felt her presence. Okay, so it could be applicable for some of you who are very close to your grandmother. A blessing on your boundaries. So that means your boundaries or your horizons are going to expand. That means right now maybe you are somewhere feeling bounded, you are feeling limited. So now because of this flow of abundance, so your horizons are going to expand, your boundaries are going to expand. That means more things are accessible to you, more benefits are coming to you, and you can literally say that your kingdom is expanding, your empire is growing. So if you are into business, then you may see a lot of business growth coming to you. Many times what happens, the ancestors, when they pass over, our elders, when they pass over, they are in energy form. Okay, so when they were in physical form and they wanted to provide for us, like they wanted to do certain things for us, so that they build up a lot of wealth for us, but they were not able to do it in the physical restrictions. They are able to do so when they are in that energy form, in the higher realm. So that way also sometimes the ancestors bless you. Okay, so surely group 3, abundance in terms of wealth, prosperity is surely coming your way. You need to be in acceptance. You need to claim them. How you do that? One simple technique is, you can just affirm that yes, I am willing to receive this abundance or these blessings sent by my ancestors. Now what you need to surrender is, surrender yourself to the magic who you are. That means yes, truly you have the ability to create something out of the as I said, like some of you are possibly going to be blessed with some tools, some materialistic tools, or you can say some physical tools, technical part, factory or asset, something which can be really helpful to you. Like, it can really transform you, magically change your life, because when you combine that asset plus your intellect get together, so now imagine what kind of abundance you can create. So if you are really looking forward to some, what you can say, push in terms of physical realm or in the physical world, like that you can do certain things, you have that knowledge, you have that skills, you have that intellect, you have learned these particular things which are required to grow. But just things that you miss are certain things which are in physical form, like maybe you need some money as an investment, or maybe you need some tools or assets to build up what your idea is. So that is going to come, that is possibly going to reach out very soon. Just that once you get that, you need to surrender yourself to the magic which is there in you and create that magical outcome for yourself. Okay, so be in receiving. Yes, let's see some more tools, that is some papers as usual. Heal emotionally. So yes, some of you might need some emotional help, maybe because you are waiting for this transformation to happen for a long time. So there is some kind of stress level that has built up, and you can say the weight or maybe the past setbacks or the trauma out of it, you need to heal. So this could also mean that angelic healing. Okay, so I do conduct a workshop on angelic healing, and so you can definitely look forward to it. I'll post the link in the description. In addition to that, I also conduct an ancestral pattern healing session, wherein we work on healing your ancestral patterns, like you remove the negative patterns and boost the positive patterns which are coming from your ancestors of past 7 generations. I'll post the link of that also, you can check it out. If you're intuitively guided, you can definitely reach out. So bridge the gap. Now bridge the gap as in fill in the gaps which are there, like maybe you need to have more understanding. If you want more clarity, then work towards, take action to seek that clarity. New homes and surroundings. So what I feel the meaning is, it could be like travel, so it could be relocation also. So that is one possibility, that you, wherever you are currently located, so you will be getting an opportunity to move out to some another location. That is one possibility. Or it could also be new workplace or new people to work with, new surroundings, change in your current situation. Okay, so that is moving from current state to a better one. That could also be an indication. Lighthouse means the divine is guiding you. So the universe, so you can say the universe, the angels, they are all guiding you, they are showing you the light, and the lighthouse shows to a ship in the dark. Okay, so possibly what is your destiny, the destination where you need to be, and like your goals, you are very clear about it. And so currently maybe you just need to find out the way, which will definitely come to you very soon, the clarity of that. Healing light. See again, now another indication that somewhere you need to work on your self-healing. Okay, so emotional healing. Okay, so working on your own healing could be one way. You can do it with the help of any healing modality that you know of, or you can look forward to learn. Like as I said, that some of you are possibly getting connected to angels. So angel healing is one such modality. Read books, papers, etc. So that means some research you will need to do to bridge the gap. Okay, so to bridge the gap, you'll have to do some research to get the clarity. $sign, yes. So this is like another indication, like another confirmation that apart from this and this card, that group 3, yes, a lot of abundance and prosperity. Dollars are coming your way. Dollar in the sense money is possibly coming your way. It could be in foreign currency also. But yes, some financial blessings and windfall are possible. Receive, claim them. Make your own meal. That means surrender to your own magic. So create something which is truly in your mind, in your own original idea. So some of you are having some original ideas. So finding your own niche is something. Making your own meal, as in here, it could also mean that you're somewhere, you need to take that efforts, the initiative you'll have to take. You may find yourself lonely in that case. You are the one-man show. No, lonely is not a good word, but I would say one-man show, leading the things, and gradually the people will join in, who will be part of your team. Self-love. So you need to love yourself more, because understand, maybe because of the stuckness that you have been through, so maybe somewhere the self-love aspect has reduced in your life. The simplest thing is, you can see your own photo or stand in front of a mirror and visualize that you are sending a pink light of unconditional love from your heart chakra to yourself, or you're receiving, or you can also visualize that there's a pink light ball in the sky which is sending its pink light of unconditional love on you, and you can keep affirming that I love myself unconditionally. This is a wonderful technique which you can use to increase your self-love. Do it like for a few minutes every day or multiple times in a day, and you will really feel the change. Archangel 𝒂𝒊𝒅𝒐. See, Archangel 𝒂𝒊𝒅𝒐, self-love, is an angel of unconditional love. So as I said, that some of you are feeling that connection with Archangel 𝒂𝒊𝒅𝒐, or overall the archangels and self-love. So Archangel 𝒂𝒂𝒊𝒅𝒐 is also reaching out to kind of help you with your self-love. So you can pray to Archangel 𝒂𝒂𝒊𝒅𝒐 also to install unconditional love for yourself within you. So that's all about your reading for today. So I hope that you really liked this reading, and if you're intuitively guided, then do share and subscribe to my channel. Share this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment and mention in the comments about your experience of this. I look forward to see you in the next videos. Thank you.